Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Yeah, Super Shrek here, and welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we're still doing Elifenar, but it's quite an easy campaign. So we might come back to that. I might do an extra stream on Sunday, but right now we're going to start something new. Hey, man. Hey, Cynic. Welcome to the stream. How are you? So before we start something in Mortal Empires, I just want to have a look at Vortex quickly. Hey, Totality. Welcome to the stream as well. I just want to have a quick look. I haven't done a Vortex campaign in ages, but I don't want to do any lords that actually have to do the Vortex. So at some point, maybe I've never done Marcus Wolfheart on Vortex. I think I've done Grom. Yeah, I have done Grom. I think I've done Reponse and I've done Sisters of Twilight. So maybe at some point, instead of doing a Vortex, we might do one of these two on. Instead of doing Mortal Empire, sorry, we might do one of these two on Vortex. But I think for today, let's have a look at what the options are. So yeah, we'll come back to Elifenar, like I was saying. So we will do a Chaos campaign before Warhammer 3. I don't know when though. I might try Archaon out, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Same with Beastmen. I'm sort of waiting to see if they update them. So at some point we'll do Durfu, but not today. Just done Bretonnia. Just done High Elves. We've just done Lizardmen, and we've just done Dark Elves. Technically, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it was only a few weeks ago we did Skaven as well. So I think the options are. Yeah, Marcus is a very hard start in Mortal Empires and in the Vortex as well. I've heard. So yeah, okay. So we're either gonna do Vampire Coast. We could try Marcus on Mortal Empires. I have done it before. You just need to be really aggressive with the Lizardmen that you start at war with. I've never done a Thorgrim campaign. Or we could do Grom. And at some point I will do Throg, but I'll probably do SFO for Norska, because that's just been updated, so that should be quite fun to check out SFO and try Norska out with them. The other thing I could do is Heinrich. I could do Heinrich Kemmler. But we've quite recently been in Bretonnia, so I'm a little bit like, oh, no, let's get out of that part of the world. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So I don't mind. I'm leaning towards, guys, either giving maybe it's got to be Sidlostra or Luther Harkon. The leadership against Lizardmen, Vampiric Corruption, but he doesn't actually buff any specific units. But he's a very strong lord. Sidlostra. Yeah, I hope so as well, dude. Absolutely, 100%. Silostra effectively, well, like, makes it cheaper for Sirens and Morgals. And everybody, even the stuff that isn't ethereal, gets magical attacks. I'm leaning towards either, guys. We give Silostra a go, we give Thorgrim a go, or we do Grom the Paunch. And there's only a few viewers here at the moment, so it's probably not worth doing a poll, but, like, does anybody in particular, like, is there any one of these three lords that anybody particularly wants to see? So I've never done Thorgrim on stream. I've never done Thorgrim, like, full stop. I have played the White Dwarf. I have done Grom on stream, but it was like in September or something, so it's a long time ago. Alright, you'd go Thorgrim. And then Silostra, because I will do all three of them over the next month or so. We'll do all three of them, but if we start with Thorgrim, I'm happy with that. Does anybody object massively to Thorgrim? Yeah, Silostra does. Okay, no objection. All right, cool. Yeah, and we'll give the others, like I say, we'll give the others a go over the coming weeks anyway. So. Okay, I'm just updating the stream information then. I can do that while it loads, actually, of course, can't I? Yeah, so let's have a quick look then. So, extra diplomacy with dwarfs, construction cost reduction for military recruitment. I've heard that Fulgrimstad is harder than Grombrindal. Upkeep reduction for longbeards and hammerers, and then recruit rank for hammerers, which would be useful if hammerers were actually a decent unit. They're okay, but... and then he gets loads of extra leadership aura size, and yeah, okay, cool. We start with a grudge thrower. Nice. That's going to be useful for sieges. Okay, so let's hop right in, and I'll update the stream info. Yeah. Marcus Wolfhart. Or whatever it is. Because I have played him on Mortal Empires, but I don't even know what his campaign objectives are in Vortex. Like, I guess it's just to re-get his... Is it fame, kind of? Like his prestige or something, like as a hunter, kind of up to the maximum. But doing so obviously gets all of the lizards to just automatically declare on him towards the end. Like I think it's something like that. Okay, right, here we are.
Faced with your terrible wrath, the greenskins rout, as is typical of their craven nature. Still infest the mountains.
So the thing with this...
Their hovels amidst your sacred pillars.
Yeah.
That must be put right, and soon, for the lords of the other...
He does indeed, yeah. And they also have their own objectives to get, like... Is it to get items and stuff? So, like, you level them up, but you learn about their story along the way. I don't know what they get as rewards. Maybe you just get the story, I don't know. So doing this as Grombrindal, obviously you start with the flamethrowers, I forget what they're called, Iron Drakes. Which is so, like, they can just pretty much carry the campaign for the first 30 or so turns. So we don't have anything like that in here. We do just have a grudge thrower. As far as I know, let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, here we go then. Right, how they play. The Forge, we know about that. So we'll have a look at that if anyone's not familiar. Yeah, grudges. So this is our grudge bar here. When it gets really bad, yeah, everyone gets unhappy and everything's... It's just bad, basically. Like, make sure that you keep that low. Which isn't always possible, because this can be quite a rough start. Yeah, and we can use the underway, so that's cool. And we start at war with Red Fangs. These guys, Scabby Eye, Wurzag, and yeah, Bloody Spears. We don't start at war with Grimgor. Let's have a quick look at diplomacy and stuff. So Zufbar like us, but we can't trade, which seems silly because we should be able to... Right, yeah, this is one thing that I have a bit of a... We should be able to trade through the mountains. Like, absolutely. Like, we should be able to trade through here, even if we can't walk through it. Like... But I guess, you know, the game is the game, never mind. So we know of them. We don't know about the dwarves in in Lustria. It doesn't really matter to me, actually. They start off trading with lizardmen. Yeah, there's no real benefit to getting diplomacy with them. And then Barrowfar, obviously. Yeah, we're close to. We'll have a look at that. Yeah, we'll check it all out. And then that's the new faction that was added with the most recent patch with the Twisted and the Twilight, because that's the forest there. So not at war with them. Not at war with Teeth Snatchers, who are quite a way away anyway. And we haven't actually met Grimgor, so which is a blessing, I suppose, to begin with. And then, yeah, Clan Ferric are just north of us. Reichland, we've got non-aggression with. Get military access straight away. Possibly just for a little bit of money. Wouldn't it be... Actually, you know what? Like, what would be... I don't know if this would hobble the campaign. Go straight into a defensive alliance with him. so that like people are less likely to declare war on us, but that's not how it's going to work. All right, we'll try and get we'll just try and get a little bit of money out of him. Nah, we might just get 300. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, okay, good. All right, we like that. We like that cash. Now they start with non-aggression with Sylvania. Should we get non-aggression with Sylvania if they'll give it? Although that might just piss off like Karak Kadrin and stuff, so... It's no biggie if they go to war with me right now. Like, yeah, okay. Alright, fine. And then we have got Thorgrim. So what's Thorgrim good at? He's got magical attacks. 52, 62, 500. Oath of Vengeance and minus 24 melee defense for 44 seconds. That's really strong. And then yeah, cool. So like I say, I've never started a campaign as Thorgrim, so I probably haven't done his quest battles either. Yeah, so there's some good stuff here. Yeah, he basically gives Frenzy when he's lower than 50% health, map wide, to the whole army. So yeah, not bad. There's some good stuff here. No, the Vamps tend to expand. The Vamps always seem to go for Ostermark and then end up taking Bekarfen up here. And then they seem to go over and take like Wolfenburg, and sometimes they get as far as like Hergig, and that's when usually they start getting pushed back. They occasionally will if you're the player though. If you're in the mountains right here, then the vampires will come up into the mountains, but they don't tend to do it against the AI. But yeah, okay, so we've got 2 Quarrelers, that's a good. We've got a Miner, we've got a Dwarf Warrior, and we've got a unit of Hammerers. So Hammerers are obviously AP. Decent-ish melee defense. Well, no, actually, I thought that was higher, but yeah, they have got really high weapon strength. So yeah, without further ado, I think we need to give this a go. So let's go and have a look. So it was about... When was it? I think it was before Christmas that I did Ungrim. Okay, so this is auto-resolvable, but we'll take too much damage, so let's get in there. Oh. Okay, yeah, so we really just, in these starting battles, we really just need to maximise the value we get from the artillery. So if we put that just so that it's like pretty much ready to start firing straight away. And they'll come for me because I've got the artillery advantage. That's probably okay. Yeah, could even put this like over here. And as long as nothing goes for it, we might actually be able to get it like firing into the side of some units as they, you know, as they approach me. So let's see how we go with that. Yeah, we'll just do something like this with these. And then Thorgrim, the big man. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go for it. Got to start, probably focus on the Orc Arrow boys, or they've got a unit of big uns, haven't they? Yeah, they've got all big uns over there. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, I will, don't worry. Yeah, absolutely. So, when I was like a young Warhammer Total War player, I thought these were wheels. I really did. Like, from a distance when he's going along, wobbling along, I thought he was on wheels. Like, I really did. And then, like, actually, no, these poor guys are still expected to fight, or like use their shields and carry the, what do you call this, like, is it a palanquin? And then he's got his little book there, so it's kind of cool. I think it's going to be more value possibly to fire at the big uns in a second. We certainly want to switch these units over so the miners aren't fighting the big uns, because that will not go well. They'll break free straight away. This is good where they're overlapped like that. If only we had some accuracy. Dude, don't even tell me. Like, how does Thorgrim climb walls? I'll try and shoot at them. Right, okay, yeah, we've got to get rid of their archers quickly. And we'll let the hammerers deal with the big uns, hopefully, with some support from the... yeah. Let's put Thorgrim over here. Can we take him off his mount? Can we just put him on foot? Because then he could obviously climb a wall. Right, okay, let's get some charge orders out. Come back a second. Let the miners break his charge. Oh, you little shit! He's managed to go through the gap. Okay. Well, that's crap, because it means we don't get a charge. But yeah, right, okay, you actually just shoot at them. Alright, fine, we'll get our charge now, or so we should. Yeah, so let's get in there. And let's lower his melee defense, which is cool. So these guys should be on their way out. Hammerers are actually winning there, which is cool. Like, definitely... better than I expected, and with Thorgrim supporting over here, like the miners, they might do a little bit better. They're not gonna win any awards. As soon as these break, we'll move these around and start firing into the flanks here. It's got to be careful about Thorgrim getting carried away. Yeah, stay on point. Okay, right, so let's move them up. Let's move these over. And they can just fire from there, I guess. Yeah, and you keep on shooting at them. Alright, okay. They'll go quite quickly. However, Biggun's over there coming back isn't so good. Oh, they've just got their war as well. This is annoying because if they get their charge, then their leadership will right, run away. Their leadership will go up pretty rapidly. So let's let them get distracted and go into the hammerers there. When do we get this? Ah, now. Yep, okay, alright, hit him, go on. And it looks like that's it. So yeah, we definitely took some damage. It might be a close victory, but like that was okay. Yeah, that was alright. So let's end the battle there. Oh, we could have run them down and shot a few more probably. But it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. I don't have a lot left. Got a couple of Haggard Archer units, and then, I mean, the big uns are pretty much gone. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to lower our casualty replenishment rate at the moment. As am I usually. Like, oh, look at that straight away. Melee defense and glittering scales, which is -5 melee attack for those around him. That's pretty cool. As am I usually. I had a bit of a brain lapse there because I was thinking to myself, like, I really could have shot a few more orcs. That would have helped us a lot. But it's okay. Yeah, so this is fine. Okay, let's have a quick look then. So the Forge, the Oath Gold system. So go from the top. So the items I usually get. Miner's pickaxe certainly isn't bad. Prospector's pickaxe is slightly better, possibly, which is because it gives you AP and sundering attacks. This weapon just gives you stuff against greenskins, and then we got some bonus versus large. We got some expert charge defense is nice, and then we've got passive ability here, the chilling aura. We've got Dragon Slayer's axe. They got some good stuff in here. Iron Warden's Hammer gives perfect vigor, which is a really strong item. So yeah, I quite often, like later in the campaign when we've got more Oathguard, I'll go for that. So what was it you said you were looking for? Something that gives something that gives magical attacks. Yeah, I thought that's what you said. Yeah, I can't see anything off the top of, like, I can't, it doesn't seem to be. It's not to say it's not, it could be on like a talisman or something, I suppose. But yeah, so we've got quite a lot of good stuff here. Prospector's Mail is interesting. So Stalk, Strider and Snipe, that's really good for like an engineer. And we've got the Troll Slayer's Hide. Yeah, there's some really good stuff here. Yeah, that gives 12% ward save. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and then we've got... Yeah, Slayer's Ring is just straight up ward save as well, which is cool. The Old Guard's Tankard that's the one that everybody crafts for everyone, because that gives you regeneration. So that's pretty strong. So it's a shame that certain items are so strong, because it really devalues, like, there's just no benefit to... Unless you do it for flavour, there's really no benefit in doing a lot of the other stuff. Oh, Iron Warden's Tankard, hang on. No, that's the one that everyone crafts. Liquid Fortification there. But have we got that on a Tankard as well, then? So, type regeneration. So, they don't actually stack, do they? So, you can get it from another source, but... yeah, I don't think those two items stack. It could have been the Tomb Kings, yeah, that would make sense to me. So, yeah, cool. We'll certainly play around with that. And let's have a look. So if we want to get off to a strong start, we want to be able to win battles. We're going to have what I normally do. I've played around with going for growth first, which was fine, but your army like hits a bit more. It's just a bit more like a wet noodle. So I've had more success, I think, going for we'll buff up our missile troops first and get down to possibly large-scale shell production, or at the very least, we'll go down to volley fire. Yeah, so we've got ammunition here, we got missile strength for Quarrelers there, we've got reload time reduction here. So we'll do some of that stuff first, I think. But yeah, we've still got the movement, so we can go and do this, although it's probably going to be a bit sketchy. I should have really run some stuff down. But the only the alternative is we stand here and we can recruit Dwarf Warriors, but then they'll get replenishment, so I think we may as well just go for it. Yeah, let's just go for it and let's attack the army. Yeah, it's gonna say it's probably ever so slightly in their favour, but I think we'll be okay. So yeah, let's try it. It's just you know what? Not that I'm aware of, but it would not surprise me at all. So yeah, or something, or make like runic magic just a little bit. Sorry, make the rune system a little bit more like magic. Yeah, so we really need our yeah, we really need the Grudge Thrower to do a hell of a lot of work here, and the Quarrelers. So the Miners, I mean, these guys are good for nothing anyway, but so we'll put them there. And yeah, just see how we go. Alright, cool, okay. We'll just shoot at the biggest unit of Orc boys to begin with, and then when they come into range, we'll flip fire onto the Orcs over there. So yeah. So we've got the Quarrelers, also known as Fulgrim's extra wheels if needed. Fulgrim's spare wheels for his, yeah, it's like, I totally did think they were wheels. And then we've got some Brave Dwarf Warriors over here, got the Hammerers. This is how I play my Ironbreaker and Vermintide, with like a two-handed hammer. Until people complain too much. Oh, we can't see them now because they've just gone under the dip of the hill, so that's kind of balls. Oh yeah, the Battle Priests. Firing like that, we're going to be very lucky to even get some shots. But yeah, hopefully we can just finish this this little block of troops off, and then yeah, we'll flip over to here. Could even use the miners to go and delay them, and just like send them charging up there. But they're not going to delay them for long. So yeah, keep on shooting here, and really just got to get rid of like everything here quickly. Move these forwards, move Fulgrim over. Their missile shouldn't be around for long. Okay, yeah, we're gonna give him an attack order straight away. Get these guys in here, and then yeah, they can carry on shooting. Right, these guys just need to turn around and start firing up there. Right, so they've gone. It's kind of all about the hammerers, really, like, and how many kills and how healthy they stay. But I mean, we're beating these guys already. The general's not doing great. Yeah, with a bit of luck, he's about to go. Just hope he doesn't get another. Yeah, he's just dead. Right, so perfect. Okay. Yeah, turn around here. Turn everything around here. I may have to do something with them. You got to remember that Goblin Spears on like legendary difficulty like behave like fucking white lions. No, Swordmasters of Hoeth. So they're up to, and especially because they've all got shields. But yeah. So they've taken, yeah, Lord recently died, -16. That will go down to only -6 though. So if we can deal with these orcs, we should be okay. Right, you flip and fire over there. Got like a tiny handful of goblin archers coming back. We're just going to ignore them, I think. Right, move around here. Right, you're going to have to go over there straight away. Fulgrim counts as large, doesn't he? Let's get him fighting the orcs here. Just hope that he doesn't get too caught up on goblins. Right, I know what we're going to need to do. Yeah, we're going to go in there. This can only be... Oh, it can be used. Yeah, it can be used on a unit. It's not just... I thought it was just an enemy character. If we can break this unit, then we've got free reign to shoot into the rear. But they're about to get their charged leadership. You little fuckers. Okay. Yeah, come away. We really don't need to be. Just break, just go, just guys, just leave. Okay, there we go, they've gone. Alright, perfect. So yeah, fine. Okay, go there. Right, and we're going to just want to shoot into the rear. And what to do with you? There isn't really anything good to do with him now. We can just try and aim there. Attack the ground, and then stray shots, you know, like we might get the odd hit onto that pocket without... But these Wolf Warriors are probably, yeah, not gonna last. Like I say, it's definitely rough compared to Grombrindle with his flamethrowers, with his Iron Drakes. Okay, so right, fire over there. This pocket's gone. I think we've won. I think we've won. Yeah. Like, so, yeah, you just hold out, basically. You can attack anywhere. You notice the circle gets less accurate the further away you go. So that means, that circle, that means that shot could effectively land anywhere in that space. But obviously up close, it's really accurate. So you can pretty much trust them. And this circle changes as you get more chevrons on them as well. So as they get more chevrons, they're more accurate. So this circle at like really far away will be smaller. But yeah, it's a really good way to attack troops on walls if your artillery are refusing to fire and stuff like they sometimes do. Oh, Christ, guys. Okay, so we lost the miners. I think we've hung on to the Dwarf Warriors there. There's certain things that you can't do that with, though. So you can't do it with Casket of Souls. And you can't do it with things like Necrofex Colossi, which is a shame, but like any kind of ground-based artillery you can. Yeah, you can do stuff like that, but it's perfect for choke point battles, because whereas if you fire at a unit going through the choke, they might fire at the flag, which is like behind, but if you attack the ground, you can go for the densest part of where the troops are. I picked up an ancestor rune as well. Okay, alright, let's just take the leadership again. We'll get a third fight out of this, don't we, this way? So, as much as it sucks, just so we don't lose the Dwarf Warriors, we'll have to fight this, but I don't know who it's going to be best to put this rune on. Possibly the Hammerers and make them unbreakable, but that means if we lose, like, yeah, if we are going to lose a battle, I won't be able to withdraw them. Obviously, putting it on Thorgrim, same deal. We could end up losing a Lord. I'll put it on the Hammerers for now. Yeah, let's do this quick. Brilliant when you've got, like, say, 4 Hellstorm rocket batteries and you just attack the ground where they're all running through and, like, just rack up, like, literally 800 kills per battery or something. So yeah, just gotta get this done quick. I'll play this one probably on fast. Let's keep these guys just out the way. Thorgrim and the Hammerers are just gonna have to hold. So yeah, cool. They should be in range pretty soon. Okay, let's flip to probably that unit of goblins. Look at them going high speed, it's so silly. Right, you shoot there. Yeah, you shoot at these. This should probably just stop firing now. It's just not safe. Thorgrim okay there? Yeah, we've won. Okay, great. Yes, they absolutely do. And like, even if you get ambushed by Skrulk with like 2 or 3 armies, having Kroak, you can just win the battle. Like, even if it says you stand no chance. Yeah, it's definitely good fun. Alright, so we've got 3 battles. That should be at least 1 more skill point. And then, yeah, so we're just limping into the settlement. So, really, if you look, I mean, these guys are fine. Artillery's fine. Just a front line that we're going to need. God, this is only turn 1. Feels like we've been here for... We've been on this turn for half an hour. Let's just occupy it. Yeah, let's just occupy it. That's going to give me, yeah, another K for the treasury, and we've got 30. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we get this battle as well, which gets us a runesmith straight away.
Dowie have been put to work fixing up the captured city, sire. Yet there are many grudges still to settle.
Yep, okay. Level 4. Well done. Okay, so... Definitely want to get to Lightning Strike, and we might need it quite soon because of like the orcs having, yeah. Just wondering whether it's going to be worth going down to get Tactician first. Yeah, possibly. Or we've also got Grudge against the Elves, Grudge against the Foul, so that would give melee attack and leadership when fighting Greenskins and Skaven. undoubtedly that is probably going to be useful this campaign. And that could help us as well. Yeah, we might go for Tactician first. We might get Grudge Against the Foul, and then then we might go down and get Lightning Strike rather than just rushing it. Unless there's anything here that is like really. Oh, chance of intercepting is strong though, especially fighting Greenskins and Skaven. Oh damn it! To hell with it. Yeah, okay. I'll rush down to Lightning Strike first, and we'll get 2 points in there. Would what? Tactician. What you talk? Would Tactician early give more value than fighting half the army? I mean, I do this with a lot of my lords actually. Like where you've got something like really close that you can buff your missiles with, I usually do take it. But I'm just a bit worried here that because we're at war with 4 people already, and some of them may end up allying with each other, as well as the fact that they get cheats, so they can probably level. You know, they can probably raise like 3 armies straight away. I'm thinking that getting to Lightning Strike might help us enough, because that isn't going to win us a battle alone if 2 stacks come at us. But if we can use our artillery to fight the armies individually, like then that might help. Then that might help us win. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this, and we're going to take. I think we're just going to take some staunch line of Dwarf Warriors. So yeah, let's get those guys. Okay, right. So we want this built up. Can't do anything here. Oh, we probably want to get the gems. Like, we really do want to get the gems straight away. But I'm just actually, because we can't get any more artillery just yet. So we'll just build the gems building. That's fine. Oh yeah. No, I completely agree with you. Yeah, I agree. That's the conclusion I just came to. But Lightning Strike is only valuable if you're going to be in situations where you're definitely going to have to fight 2 armies at once. So it's a chance it will be useful, whereas Tactician will always be useful, like every battle you're in, as long as you've got those units. So it's a chance of something being super useful versus a lower value thing being always useful, like kind of thing. So, but obviously I don't have the stats to plug in to work out exactly what's going to be best. So I think this is fine. We've looked at diplomacy already. We're recruiting. Could get some miners on global, but that's expensive. So yeah, I think we're good to go like this. So yeah, that's fine. Oh, quick. Yeah, before we go, let's just take a quick look. So we can get him. He's already picked up a piece of armor. We could get Thorgrim on minus pickaxe, which would give him bonus versus infantry. He doesn't need armor, like we just said. We could get him some ward save. Or a little bit of melee attack. Or we could Vanguard him, but that seems like suicide, so... or from here we could get him a bit of melee defense and armor. We could get him speed. We could make him stalk. That seems quite hilarious. Or yeah, you can just get him 6% physical resist. It's quite a big target, so I think the ward save item might be better, but... making him a little bit faster and making him stalk just sounds hilarious. But it's no point, you know, there's no point. Like, once he's in combat, he's not going to be stalking anymore, so... it's not like I'm going to be trying to use Thorgrim to go and flank. It's like, surprise attack! So yeah, let's get the Slayer's Ring. Yeah, okay, that's great. So, where is it? Yeah, let's put that on there. He's just picked that up. Yeah, fine. Okay, so we're ready to move on. So we'll try and take Mount Squighorn, and we'll just be raising our army, because we know that these guys come to attack quite early, and these guys usually send an army up quite early as well. So this can be a tough start. I don't think I've ever seen them though, and you don't see Wurzag till quite a bit later on. So, but it's these 2 factions right next to me that will be coming to attack us. So yeah, cool, let's go. Ooh. Winds of Magic change. Right, there's nothing in there, is there? No. Just check that's got exactly the same garrison. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just go and take Mount Squickhorn and then we'll recruit some more. And in fact, we probably don't even need to fight this one. Yeah, perfect, okay. Could sack this, I guess. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. And then we can still occupy it. So that was a gamble, but I was fairly certain we'd still have the movement. So yeah, fine. Okay, great. So we've got the province. Rebellion is quite far away. Oh, interesting. Okay, right. So we want to get... No, we don't, actually. We definitely want the sparring chamber in a minor settlement eventually. But if I can't build this up to tier 2, it's not going to allow us to get quarrelers as quickly as building this one up, because we're going to be able to do that in 2 turns. So let's demolish that for now. Got a growth building at Pillars of Grungni, that's fine. And yeah, we won't repair that, we'll just leave it. Dude, I loved it. I don't know if you watched any of my stream or like watched it in the past, but like yeah, it's just really good fun. It's my favourite Lizardmen campaign. I just love the super skinks, you know. So I think it's absolutely brilliant, yeah. And I don't find it difficult at all. Like if you watch the stream, we were fighting like stacks of everything, just with mostly skinks with javelins. So, and it's possible. But what I did on that campaign was I did rush the red line talents that buffed skinks, just so that they would be able to stand up against, you know, whatever comes their way. Well, essentially because it costs me 640 to do that, but it doesn't give me any benefit, and the only negative is it's causing me a -1 devastation penalty, or it will be. But it will repair itself over time, which saves me the cash, so it will just automatically repair itself in about 8 or 10 turns. And all it's doing while it's like this damaged is giving me -1 public order, so which isn't going to be the difference probably between having a rebellion or not having a rebellion, so we may as well just save the gold, because we're going to have quite a lot to spend it on. I've got Untainted and public order there, tax rate growth and construction cost reduction. Right, tell you what, let's flip it to growth for a turn, and then we'll flip it to construction cost reduction when we're ready to do stuff here. Yeah, okay. Ah, fair enough, man. Well, no, I'm glad that you're here and watching streams and stuff. Yeah, it's good to have you around, and you're chatty. You know, it's interesting to talk to you. So, I've already got 9 units. We don't want to go wild on the front line. Like 5 units is probably just about okay. But yeah, just in case we do get attacked early on. Don't really want to take more Dwarf Warriors. What's this army look like? What does this army look like in my mind to be effective early on? So probably got at least 3 or 4 Grudge Throwers. Probably another 3 or 4 Corridors. So if we did that, that'd be 12. That'd be 16. So we'd still have... The Runesmith would be 17. We could probably get another 3 Dwarf Warriors or something if we absolutely needed to. Let's wait. Yeah, we've only got 1,200 coming in. Let's wait. Let's wait. Oh, can I wait though? What if an army pops up here like this coming turn, or pops up here? Alright, we could go like a middle way solution. We could just recruit a few miners just in case, and we'll phase them out like really early on. Just so I've got some more bodies on the map. So yeah, fine. Okay, nice. Let's go. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they get through gates very quickly. Yeah, I don't know if they're as good as, like, there's a faction called, there's a Dryker. Dryker is like a Wood Elf Lord, and she can recruit these special wolves that only her faction gets. And those wolves, I don't know if they were bugged, but like they go through gates like probably faster than miners. But I think it must have been a bug early on. Okay, so what are we going to get here then? We could either rush growth, or we could get income. Which would pay for itself in, like, we'd be making a profit in 4 turns. Then that's extra replenishment as well, though. As well as being extra growth. Yeah, we'll go growth. We really do need to get this walled up and secure, like, pretty early on. So that's fine. Right, we'll sit here like this now. And yeah, keep on replenishing. So that's fine. And we need to switch this to construction cost reduction just so it's active at the start of next turn. Yeah, cool, let's go. Yeah, it's strong. It's really strong. We will have them. We will use them pretty extensively. The goal here is just to get walls built at Karazakarak, Mount Squighorn, and finally Pillars of Grumney as quickly as possible. Right, so let's look at tech then. So we either want ammo or we just want missile strength. Yeah, let's go missile strength first. And right, so yeah, so this is where that construction cost reduction kicks in. So we can build that up straight away. See about that. We want to build artillery. And then, yeah, so we can either go Oath Gold, trade, and income from all buildings. Probably not worth it yet. Dwarf beer production and public order. That probably is worth it. Or yeah, income generated. Yeah, let's build that. And let's build this up as well. Yeah, cool. Great, okay. There's not a lot else to do. We've nearly replenished though, so that's good news. And then yeah, so 2 turns and we can start getting some more missile troops and things in here. So let's go.
What brings you to the halls of my ancestors?
Non-aggression pact. Don't see why not. Will you give me some money? No. Well, there you go then. There's your answer. Yeah, okay. Still no sign of anyone. Don't need to wait necessarily until... Yeah, we can go and do this quest battle. I think we should be fine with the army we've got here. Let's have a look. And then that gives us a Dragon Helm and a Runesmith. So yeah, let's teleport and do this. That sounds like it would be good fun for sure. Yeah, I like Belegar, but his campaign, he needs some love actually. His skill tree is very game one. Like he doesn't really, although it's a novelty campaign, he doesn't, like long term, he doesn't really hold up against like Grombrindal, for example.
March on, brave Dowie! March on! To the cursed realms of the Groby we go. I know not what mischief they cause, but they're up to something, for my beard itches with trouble. We take the underway, these ancient highways, built by dwarf hands, give us the best chance of approaching swiftly, catching the greenskins unawares. Let us not dawdle, for there are grudges to settle, and new entries in the Dammer's Cron to write.
Seems quite angry, doesn't he? Right, okay, cool. So yeah, we've got that's a nice little. Well, it's not really raised. It's like yeah, we'll put the artillery here, see what we can do. Maybe put it over here. I don't know. We are gonna get some trolls coming from the rear here, because I remember that. And then, yeah, we just got, like, yeah, our front line here. And there's some goblins, I think, that come in there, like, very early on as well. So, yeah, we'll get ready to shoot them. Move these guys over, and Fulgrim, yeah, can just go there. Oh, poop. Yeah, that should be okay with just some miners there. I think that's fine. Space these out. I don't know if they've got anything fast from reinforcements and stuff. Okay, let's go for it. By Grungni, we are ambushed by the foul greenskins. To me, we make our stand here. Oh, he actually said it. So yeah, get rid of these missiles quickly. Your lord is under attack, oh dear. Yeah, and these will start firing soon. So we've got some Goblin Wolf Riders. They do have a Doom Diver, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, miners aren't going to be able to stop trolls at the back. I'll move a unit of Dwarf Warriors back, actually. And then we've got a reasonable... Yeah, we've got a reasonable little front line here. Assuming that we get rid of those goblins. Yeah, okay, so they've gone. That's nice. Let them do a volley. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right. Save the rest of your ammo. Aha! I'd forgotten about that side. Okay, right. You come over here. And you two just come back. Okay, so this is fine. Right, don't try and fire your artillery up there. Try and fire up here still. And let's get Fulgrim over. These guys are firing, so... Let's move the hammerers over as well. So the only issue is that the only real thing that can do a lot of damage in this army is going to be the Doom Divers, but we do get some gyrocopters on at some point fairly soon. This was like this was probably like one of the first quest battles they designed, I guess. It's just supposed to be a really gentle introduction to, you know, the game. I think they figured everyone would play the dwarves first, maybe. Although the Empire gets a starting quest like this as well, don't they? Like Karl Franz does, at least. Okay, so they're off there. Right, so again, like, save the ammo. Yeah, and they can escort them off the map, which is nice. Monstrous foes attack from the rear. Oh my word. Come on, brave miners. This is your time to be useful with your pickaxes. Let's bring them back over. Alright, so yeah, run these off, and we are golden, we are good to go again. Turn them around. Bye-bye, trolls. Good, okay, as far as I know, that there's nothing else that comes in from behind us now, besides our own, shit, and they're going to shoot at the hammerers. That's unfortunate, but there's not a lot I can do about it right now. Oh, I see, they use that for 15 seconds, it makes them unbreakable, and they can use it on anyone. Oh, okay, alright, well maybe I should put it on Fulgrim then. I'm likely to be microing him a little bit more than the hammerers. Use our artillery to shoot at their Doom Diver, I guess. Otherwise we're going to have to push up, guys, I think. Yeah, there's no point sitting back. Yeah, let's do that. Keep on shooting at their missile troops, and we'll push up there. Got some Wolf Riders there. Just got to be careful of them. Alright, you guys coming up. You come up. So you get shooting at them. You get shooting at them. Yeah, this is fine. Make sure these guys are gone pretty quickly. Alright, nice, nice. Oh, yeah, we're getting there. We'll break through up here. Push through onto these. Come on then. What's the trigger for the gyrocopters, I wonder? Oh, here they come. Just as they get their war. Okay, right, so you guys push over. Hey! Okay, so yeah, this is the cavalry. Just some gyrocopters, and then we've got 2 gyro bombers at the back as well, which I personally think look very cool. So yeah, very cool. Nice. However, I don't know if their AI is bugged. They don't seem to be moving, so they're only going to be useful if they do something. Oh, they managed to get through. Okay, they're turning, never mind. Yeah, definitely. Oh, here they come, okay. Alright, what are you doing, guys? Can you please go and shoot something? Alright, we're just going to push through onto the Doom Diver then, and we'll get Thorgrim to fight the General. It is a reckoning. Here he goes. Oh, can't see the banner. I like the blood effects, but the fact that like it even looks like his like mount is covered in blood is probably a little bit like OTT. I'm sure they wouldn't all be drenched. Although then again, it's not necessarily their blood, is it? Which I suppose is the important point. Yeah, okay, we've won. Awesome, okay. So we did okay. One of these units of Dwarf Warriors got a bit beaten up. Okay, nice. And that means we get a Runesmith, which is Runesmiths have been a lot more powerful since a recent patch. So they lost roughly somewhere in the region of 4 times more than, well, like we lost. Yeah, they lost nearly 1,000 troops and we lost just over 250. So it's just goblin blood everywhere. Is goblin blood red? But yeah, nice. Okay, good. Let's take this. Washes out with beer, yeah. Most certainly does. Alright, nice. Brilliant. Okay, so at least that's got something done. I think we'll just let these replenish rather than recruiting new ones. And he's got another skill point. So for our final point here, that only applies for like obviously when you're building certain buildings, so it's not going to apply. I suppose that's going to be useful for the whole campaign because we're probably going to end up fighting Skaven and stuff. And we don't really try and siege enemies out generally. So yeah, we'll just go for that. So 2 points and we got Lightning Strike, which is awesome. And yeah, it's only 380 to repair that now. See how the cost's gone down? Yeah, I'd have thought so. Skavenblood's black as well, apparently. I think I was listening to an audiobook last night, so and someone was saying Skavenblood was black, so I don't know. We want to get Mount Squighorn built up first. Yeah, we will repair that now. That's fine, and we're going to leave that. And then yeah, we got this guy. So has he got a good trait? No, he's probably got the worst trait he could have got, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers right now, so come on down. Come and get involved. Okay, right, so yeah, we're ready to move on. So I just hope that... What are they called down here? Red Fangs. Yeah, okay, they're actually coming up this way. They are coming up. Oh, got Trek and Felix early. It's only turn 6. Alright, change of plans. It's more important to get these guys on board. Yes. Okay, awesome. Yep, alright. Calm down, guys. Let's just bring him back. Okay, so raiding here, they are usually still quite far down, but they probably will underway over this coming turn. So we've got to do... Here we go, we've got to get some recruitment done. I know what we can do. These are reasonably expensive as well. We probably definitely want a few more of these. Probably go with them. Go like that. And then next time we can get Gotrek and Felix to recruit. If we need to fight something. Or we can just bring them in. Yeah, let's bring them forwards just in case. So yeah, good old Gotrek. He doesn't actually start with a trait, does he? Yeah, it's 70, 50, 470. So, fair enough, okay, nice. Yeah, so I think it's safe enough to sit here and do this, and we'll keep the miners for now. Yeah, okay, alright, cool. Let's, yeah, let's move on. I'm not usually too fussed about Gotrek and Felix, but it's just a way to get a free army, like, because you don't pay upkeep for them, so it's like it's just free stuff to help you in your campaign. Yeah, you see, so these guys usually do this. We've just got Masterwork crossbows done in time, which is great. So with this army and plus the garrison, we can win this, but like the bonus is that we can bring in Gotrek and Felix, and we can bring in the Runesmith as well. So let's get, where's closest? Right, get Gotrek and Felix. Is that going to use more movement than that? It actually is, yeah. Gotrek and Felix come in here. This guy, go to work, just leave me. Why are you here so early? Anyway though, yeah. You go and embed in there with Gotrek and Felix, and then Svorgrim will make the attack. Oh, wrong. Clicked on the wrong flag. I mean, everyone's in, but that means that like we won't get the experience on the right army. Oh, I'm a numpty. Alright, come back. Okay, let's try that again, shall we, guys? There we go. That's what we wanted to do. Oh yeah. I just finished listening to the first omnibus. I have them on audiobook. Alright, we don't... Yeah, there's not too much to micro here. We don't want to do anything like that. So we'll control large army. So they've got some nasty skulkers. They will do quite a lot of damage to my armour. But alas, it's fine. Yeah, so let's go for it. hopefully you would hope and think that we're all coming in from sensible directions, and we actually are, thank God for that. So yeah, sometimes you think that you're coming in from the right side, and then actually your like reinforcements coming here or something. So yeah, so we want to try and get these guys a little ways forwards. Because firing down a hill from this angle, well, like even you could test it yourself with a catapult with like a spoon, and see whether you hit stuff that's like on a slight decline. But like firing down here like that is you're less likely to hit stuff. But we'll see. We could deploy them right back here and wait for them to crest the hill. I am quite a novice in terms of the lore myself, actually. So I started with Gotrek and Felix about 2 months ago. So I've only read, yeah, I haven't read that much myself yet. Okay, right, let's do this. So if we fight back here, as long as we're doing alright, it's fine. But if we do badly, and like we do end up with any troops breaking, they might just flee straight off the map. But I think it's okay with dwarfs. And the miners are going to, unfortunately, because we're going to get rid of them, they're going to take the brunt of like the front fighting to begin with. And the garrison troops, of course. So yeah, let's go. So we got Gotrek, we got Runesmith, we got Felix, he's an okay tank. And then we got a couple of reserve dwarf warriors. So yeah, we'll use the garrison dwarf warriors over my own. And now we got even more miners to send to their doom. So yeah, it's fine. I presume that they are coming for me. Yeah, they are. So let's just speed it up. Yeah, so we won't be very effective at the edge of our range there with the artillery, but as soon as they get to about here, we'll be doing quite a lot of damage. Come on, boys and girls. Have you got a piece of artillery of your own? I don't really have anything to go and deal with that, but that's fine. Just want to space out a little bit. Same with these miners as well, because they're probably going to go reasonably wide. Yeah, you and me both, man. It's the best way to be, though, isn't it? Come on, Felix, brave Felix, go forth and have a quick look and see what the hell they're doing. We can't see the nasty skulkers, though. Yeah, we just need eyes so that we can shoot. Like, we just need somebody to have visibility, and then we'll start doing quite a lot of damage. Yeah, Felix come back. Right, let's did I already put them? Yeah, I did. Got Orc Arrow boys, got Orc boys. Yeah, it's nice big blobs over here. I don't know, let's do that, I've already smashed up some of their missiles. Yeah, let's just fire at these. So I can't see, like I say, I can't see the nasty skulkers right now, but Felix can only use this ability on someone else, so he just has to stay close to E.G., Thorgrim or Gotrek. And he has nothing to begin with, doesn't he? He doesn't have anything. Like, he doesn't do anything, he doesn't even get Rune of... Is it Rune of Oath and Steel he gets first? Yeah, Felix, what do your human eyes see, indeed. Oh, here come the nasty skulkers. Right, miners, it's your time. Miners, it is your time. Go forth. Make the holds proud. Alright, we're going to keep the characters ever so slightly together, so that we can goon out that general quite quickly. So yeah, we're going to try and get straight onto him, although there are going to be a lot of Orc boys in the way, unfortunately. And let's get the artillery firing mainly sort of about here. Yeah, well, there's a decent blob there as well. Alright, so give this guy less melee defense. Gotrek, pop that. You pop that on Thorgrim. And let's just try and melt that general down fast. So what you do with the alt attack with the artillery, like I was saying before, you just look for where there's a blob, and like, yeah, you just try and hit it. We're pretty accurate at this range, so yeah, just try and hit it. Just remember that you are only firing at that spot though. Something that I will sometimes forget. Right, okay, now it's the Dwarf Warriors' time. So we'll move them forwards. Move these forwards, and let's look at the artillery again. These still have some missiles and stuff here. Yeah, you can go for these now. Alright, Runesmith, come over here. Happy with that. These guys are in reserve. Miners, just don't come back. Just don't embarrass yourselves any further. Let's get these archers gone. Cool, okay, looks like we've won. And I feel like this army might be wiped out. Forgot about these guys again, they're unbreakable, but I need to move that item. Yeah, the next battle, I'll try and remember. But yeah, that went well. Yeah, that went really well. So we didn't take a lot of damage on Thorgrim. Having the ability to give him, like... Oh, Blood Oath, does he get regeneration straight away? I did not know that. Yeah, Helping Hand, so giving plus 40 melee attack and plus 44 damage resistance % ward save to Thorgrim is like, it's really damn strong. So yeah, let's end this battle. I've started a bit late again today, guys. So in the next 5-10 minutes, I'm gonna go grab some food quickly. But I'm gonna I'll put a video on for you. I could even put some Lawmaster of Sotek on for you if you want, or I can just put on like Daily Dose of Internet or something fun like that. Yeah, that's the same as me. Nice. So yeah, he can't retreat because we've got him wedged in. So he's gone. He's gone. That is it. Gotrek, what have you picked up there, my friend? No, you haven't. Sorry, I'm taking that. Thorgrim has got better stats than Gotrek at the beginning, so we're better off just giving him the stuff. Awesome. Right. Okay. Yeah. So nearly at lightning strike. Nice. Very good. So I think we're probably... We know that they're going to come down soon. I'm pretty certain of that. I think that we can drop the miners. I think we'll just get rid of them. It saves us a tiny bit of gold. Going to move the Runesmith, although he's not going to go until next turn. And let's grab ourselves... I never bother with bolt throwers. We'll get another grudge thrower. Maybe 3 more Quarrelers? That'll give us 6 Quarrelers and 6... No, let's do that. I don't normally stack artillery like this, but it's so damn useful at the start of the campaign when you're fighting like masses of greenskins. So yeah, I think that's fine. And then we've got the Runesmith to go in there, that's 18. Getting 1 more Dwarf Warriors, that's 19, and we'll get 1 more Quarreler, that's 20. So yeah, okay, great. And you, my friends, can get Rune of Hearth and Home. Ah, so it's Rune of Oath and Steel. That's the first one that we get that is, yeah, that we can actually use on the troops. Very nice. Right, and we cannot do anything else here, which is fine. Good. Right, who likes me? Come on, friends. You like me. Hello, friend. You won't confederate yet, though. Maybe you'll give me a small gift, because I am your king. How dare you. Give me some gold, Barakvar. Thank you. And Zufbar. Are you willing to go for 300 gold for that non-aggression yet? God damn you. Okay, alright. Will you just go for it? Yeah. Will you give me a gift separately? Nah, fine. No, sir. Okay, alright, fine. We've managed to steal a little bit of gold off someone. Just beg for our lives. Yeah, this is looking good though. Whether or not I'm going to run out of money, because the thing when you play with Grombrindal as well, you get his dilemma every 30 turns or something, where you get this thing that gives you reduced upkeep. I think it's like 10% reduced upkeep for all your armies. Now we're not doing construction. Probably want to flip this back to growth. Yeah, let's flip it to growth. Yeah, because after this, we might not even want to get a full stack actually to begin with. But I think 17 units, we can go out there and we can do things and we can pretty much guaranteed win. Especially if we've got Trek and Felix. That's kind of like having a full stack, because you've got 2 extra characters there. Yeah, on that note, these are 150, these are 190, so that's going to be like, it's like another 700. That's going to take me down to like less than 300 income, but it's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we can do something else in the forge. So right, let's have a quick look at Thorgrim. He's got... oh, that's crap. Yeah, that's the worst item. Okay, right, just get rid of that nonsense. So we need an enchanted item for him. So usually I just go for the Slayer's Belt, but let's see. So we've got Leadership, Stalk and Strider, we were looking at that before, weren't we? Or Armour and Melee Defense. Yeah, I think it still makes sense to get the Slayer's Belt. That's definitely good, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's definitely worthwhile. Sometimes you might just see a cheeky, really lucky Confederation option that you would have missed if you only check every 5 or 10 turns. So what am I doing? Let's give him... no, wrong one. Let's give him that. And yeah, let's move on.
Fighting's not that easy.
Okay, right, what have we got here? War Fervour for 1500 gold. No. Oh, that's not bad. We've got 500 income. Yeah, we'll risk Mortaleeb's Wrath. Okay, guys, I'm going to go and grab some food. And you guys are going to just get something to watch for the time being. So let me just figure this out a second.
But Grammarly can help.
So yeah, I'll be back in like 5. I should only be about 5 minutes or so. But yeah, let's put this on. So where are we? Stream manager. You can tell I'm a new streamer because I'm literally just like, oh my god, how do I do things? So we want to capture. What do we want to capture? Game capture, frame. Alright, we want to get display. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay.
Your daily dose of internet.
So I will be back, guys. Okay. See you in a few minutes.
My sister's pregnant! I'm gonna be dead!
This YouTuber made the most expensive carbonated water ever. He took diamonds and burned them until they created carbon dioxide. He then took that carbon dioxide and created carbonated water.
At over $1,000 for this bottle though, not even counting labor, I still wasn't sure if it was actually worth all the work and money. Tastes, exactly like soda water.
This person ran into the same car twice within a few minutes.
Blah blah blah.
NASA just released video of their rover landing on Mars. This is the first time that video footage has been captured of a spacecraft landing on another planet. Here's a cool visual of how our solar system is traveling through space. The sun is moving and dragging all the planets along with it. If you take a sweet potato and put it in water, it will start to grow. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
As a matter of fact, for what it's worth, Grammarly can, yeah, that's long. We can get rid of that, and this, good, and this, or how about this? Grammarly helps you be concise. If you need the support, Grammarly encourages you to write confidently. Grammarly, helping you connect. Go to Grammarly.com and download today.
Friends, I have returned. Let's figure this out. So yeah, I guess get rid of that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm back. So let's get this. Why is this covering my display? Let's get this out of there. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, we have 2 robots on Mars doing man-made things. Is it only 2? Is it? Well, yeah, I suppose operational. There's a couple. Isn't there one there that's already his batteries have run out? Because there was that. Yeah, he went dark, didn't he? Like a couple of years ago, and I think he gave a notification. It was just really somber. Like, yeah, towards the end of his life, like kind of he transmitted something saying like it's going dark and I can't see or something like that. Like, which it was programmed to say, but it's something like that. It's not that. Right, okay, let's get Mount Squighorn built up, which will give us more garrison there. The issue we've got here is that I want to hop down onto them now while they're probably really weak. Yeah, they are. But I think we're going to have to wait for these guys to come first. I suppose I could hop down there, and if these guys show up, we could just hop straight back. Yeah, I don't see why there's anything wrong with that. That's probably Grimgor. Oh yeah, you may be right, yeah. Let's have Gotrek. Oh, pish, I want the Runesmith down there as well. Okay, alright, well, hang on. I think it's unlikely they're just going to charge out of here, like, and take Mount Squighorn, so we'll bring Gotrek and Felix down as well, and we can figure something out next turn. Alright, so not a lot else to do, just work on boosting up our income now. So yeah, let's move on. Who's this guy? Grutshod Hornhead. Get away with you. Oh, Red Fang's destroyed, okay, which means we're already trespassing on Grimgor. Nice. Barak Var, what would you like? No, I don't think so. Hey Bogwaffle, welcome to the stream. Right. Grimgor Ironhide is right here. I normally... Right, let's check him out. He's at war with Karakazul, miles away. He's got 3 settlements, we know exactly which 3 those are. He's got Karagdron, he's got Iron Rock here, and he's got Black Crag, which does have a military presence, but it's probably just his army here. No sign of those guys yet. Because we can either try and come straight for Black Crag and then chase him back up, or we definitely need Gotrek to go back. Or we can take him here and then race down there. I feel like we should probably do that, you know. Just gotta be careful though, like, who are these guys at war with? Oh, they're at war with Bloody Hands, so they'll inevitably get taken out. Yeah, I think we'll probably just go and fight Grimgor here. Like, why not? Let's get him gone, and then if we're lucky, we can race down to Black. Oh, they will raise an army there though, and even if I go as quick as I can, they'll probably still have 8 troops on top of the garrison, and the garrison is huge. Like, we could take the garrison with this army, but not with an army in there. So normally what you want to do is get down there before he, yeah. Okay, alright. We definitely want to do that. Then we could get Grimgor, get Thorgrim down to here, that's a turn. Jump him over here, that's 2 turns. Then declare war and take Black Crag. You can travel through the under. Yeah, if there's a patch if there's a space somewhere, then it's fine. It doesn't matter. You can travel through the mountain because that's where the underways go. But I'm just wondering about when he's gonna declare war on me. What we want him to do is leave. So we're gonna come down here. I'll be a little bit careful, there is an army there. Yeah, okay, hopefully this won't backfire horribly and they won't come to attack me. Right, Gotrek and Felix, you're coming back up here. And I'm going to use them as a bit of a security force. Hopefully we'll get warning of raiding as these guys come down. So... So yeah, we did have a good opportunity to take out Grimgor here, but I think he's going to focus on Karakazul, so he'll probably back off. And if he does that, we're just going to take his capital, and then that's going to stop him recruiting everything, apart from like basic goblins and stuff. And then we'll take out his army. And this is okay. Yeah, this is all right. So let's go with that plan. Let's continue. Yeah, see, he's leaving. Don't mind me, Grimgor. You know, don't be bothered that there's, you know, one of your mortal enemies who's just stood here right next to you. They want a defensive alliance, but will they confederate? Not quite. No, they're a little bit too strong. Yeah, we're not going to do that then. What the hell? This is not... Oh, yeah, okay, alright, this could be problematic. I think we just stick to our vision though. Like, we'll have to work out what the hell to do about this. Yeah, we obviously can't, we can't fight that with them. Oh, why? Why are they here? This is, my plan is, this is damaging my plan. So there's a garrison in there. It doesn't matter so much about losing these settlements at all. Like, really, what you want to do, because Grimgor's going to be the problem, is come down and just get Black Crag. And we can get there and we could take it next turn and he'd be, like, down here. And then as soon as we declare war, he'd either go for Black Crag, we leave it. Oh, but then he's just going to get it straight back. Karaz-a-Karak has actually got a decent garrison, so we can take a fight there. We can take a fight there. That's fine. I'm more concerned about this. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to. So we definitely can't get any regiments of renown yet. And Pillars has only got 5 troops in it, so let's just see what we can do. Could get a Rune Lord. They don't come with any runes though, do they, at the start? We're probably just going to want to get one of these guys. So we've got a tough guy there. Or Ancient Blood Grungni, Ancient Blood Grimnir. Yeah, we'll just go for... Just go for this guy. I am losing money though now. The thing we've got here is that if I move Gotrek and Felix there, he's going to take Mount Squighorn. And we can't really afford to recruit. If we sit like these guys here, he could just take either of them, because he's probably going to have enough troops for that. Like, he definitely will have enough troops for that. So we might have to abandon Mount... And the other issue is that, like, if we move these guys to Pillars, then they're going to take Pillars of Grungni, and they could probably fight... Yeah, they've got 12 units, and they've got 10. Oh, this is a tricky one. We don't want to separate ourselves as well, because like if we move him down here, they could take Pillars, but then I'm separated from my capital. Oh, why? And we're not. Yeah, they've not underway. Right. Okay. Tell you what. So like my options are we could bring him back, deal with all of this, but then we miss this golden opportunity to stop Grimgor while he's like really weak. It's not, no, unfortunately. Pillars won't reinforce, no. They're just slightly out of range. So
Retake the realms.
it is a possibility. Yeah, it is a possibility. Like, just to give us...
Grimnir's axe.
Oh, the hammerers are pretty useless and they are quite expensive. Yeah, and we don't have much need for AP, although Blackrag does have some Black Orcs, so maybe that's not the right play. Yeah, for what we're going to do, we could get rid of 2 of these. The issue is as well that, like, as soon as we declare war on Grimgor, he is going to make a beeline for me. But we've got to get back up there. What a mess. Okay, right, let's see what we can do here. Right, will you join war against... Will you join war against Scabby Eye for a defensive alliance? No! Okay, what about if I join war against Teeth Snatchers? Because they must be nearly deleted. Like, they must be nearly gone. Damn, that's like, you would have thought that that was actually in their favour to go for. No, okay. Yeah, I don't know then. Just go straight for a military alliance, and so they'd be pulled into the war with Grimgor as well. But it's not going to be helpful for me if he goes over there and starts rampaging and taking all their territory. So... yeah, okay. Right, is there anybody else that we can pull it? Who do... Right, Scabby Eye. Yeah, Do we know the Border Princes yet? No, we don't. We know Richter's clan list, though. Probably not a lot I can do with diplomacy here. Yeah, fine. Okay. Right. I'm gonna stick to my vision, guys. Like, we're gonna come down here. And we are gonna potentially risk losing all of this apart from Karazakarak. What I should have done is... let's try and put this lord into Karazakarak. Oh, he can't move because he's only just been recruited. God damn it. Okay, well he might as well garrison there then. We could get Gotrek and Felix out of there, so that they survive. And then we may lose both of these settlements, but we could move. Yeah, we could hopefully bring Gotrek and Felix over here and into Karazakarak or something. Or we could just... the very risky move is to try and put them into ambush stance, like here, which is almost certainly going to get detected. But if it doesn't, then we can possibly have them go in and help the fight there. Yeah, okay, let's try this. This is super risky. Yeah, fine, okay. Let's try that. Because Grimgor is the big issue. Like, he's the big issue. Like, so these guys are in the grand scheme of things, these guys are inconsequential. Like, they will probably get taken out by Zufbar. So we had the Silver Road for a little time. I'm just wondering if we want to try and strip out and just try and get any money back off these. Assuming that we're probably going to lose them. Let's try and do that, and let's cancel that. If it gets done next turn, then obviously it will give us a bigger garrison there, but it's just not worth the risk. So we may as well get the money back. And just in case, even a Grudfur up here would be pretty strong. Just got to find a balance between spending this money and having enough to cover the cost of this on top of that. Maybe just get one Quarreler. Yeah, and then that's going to go up to like 440-ish. Means we'll have like 4 turns worth of money. If we got 2, probably means we're only going to have like 3 turns. Yeah, two or 3 turns worth of money. We'll get 1 Quarreler. Like, let's try that, guys. Okay. So... alrighty. Okay, let's move on. Let's see how much of a disaster this is. Oh, so Grimgor's here. That's not the best outcome, but we know where he's going.
Greetings, honourable ally.
Yeah, I will, if you will do something useful for me. If you will join war against Scabby Eye. But you're not going to, so... Nah. Right, ambush failed. It's sort of like, what is the point of fighting this? Because if we deal with this, we're going to have the other army come straight for us anyway. But we got to try, haven't we? So... we've got to give this a try and see what we can do. We can easily kill their lord, it's just taking out the rest of the troops. So we're coming in over here, that's fine. Yeah, okay, Gotrek and Felix can just go here. So here we go. Brave Felix and Wild Gotrek. It looks pretty cool actually. So yeah, okay. Start the battle, there's nothing more to do, is there? So... yeah, it's a legendary thing. They just get so much experience. So, right, let's have a look at this. Right, we need to try and get away from the edge of the map because the miners aren't going to last long. But at least as we've got a core of... at least as we've got 3 characters, like, we should be able to do okay. They don't have anything too fancy in here, do they? They've got Orc Boys, they've got some Goblin Wolf Riders. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's speed it up a sec. Are they going to let me come and attack them? Right, if they don't have many missiles, we could even just make a blob. But I don't know how effectively that's going to be. Because, like, everywhere there's miners, this line is going to buckle. Because they can't... I don't think they've got Night Goblins. Let's wait, let's move up and let's try and see what's actually in their army. Yes, that's exactly right, yeah, that's what you face on this difficulty, yeah. If they've got Night Goblin Archers, that will make a blob kind of like really dangerous, but if they don't, these missiles won't do a lot against like a blob of infantry. They're honestly not that strong. So as long as no archers pop out now... yeah, okay, right, we're going to make a blob of dwarfs, guys. We'll give it a go. Right, let's move the blob up first. And then these guys are going to want to go and kill the general immediately. Right, okay, let's go for it. Get over there. Sort of worked. Yeah, it sort of worked, okay. Right, so you popped out that down straight away. You put a helping hand on this guy. These guys will be firing, but it shouldn't be... yeah, it shouldn't... right, okay, so he's wrecked. He's wrecked, and the characters are doing well. They've already got their war. I want to try and kill that guy when he comes back in. Yeah, it's not. It's better than fighting in a line when you don't have to worry too much about archers. However, Gotrek, you're getting spanked, man. Since that guy came back in. Oh, Gotrek, come on, come down here, kill. Kill. Gotrek's in danger. Oh, we got their general down, but obviously we're gonna get whomped. Like it doesn't look like it's gonna go well for us. Yeah, it's like a mass rout, pretty much, apart from the characters. Yeah, okay. So there just wasn't a lot I could do without missile troops. Yeah, as soon as the nasty skulkers came in, it was just over, so... oh, what a shame. Never mind. Never mind. Gotrek's got 117 kills, but I don't think that... I mean, look, Felix has just got routed. And the Lord's about to go as well, and Gottrek's about to die, so... just leadership is such an issue when you're just overwhelmed like this. Yeah, Gottrek's dead, and that's going to be the end of it, so... what a shame! And they'll get an extra Lord straight away. Well, they get a new Lord straight away, because it's their turn, so... A blob of Dwarf Warriors would have been good, but the fact it was a blob of miners and they don't count as expendable, as soon as the miners routed, then the Dwarf Warriors routed, and then that routed Felix, even though he was on 96% health or something. So, everyone running away, just, yeah, it's like leadership is a big deal. And yeah, Gottrek's wounded, so... Oh, well... We might be homeless dwarfs quite soon. Okay, Felix. we can't do this. We just can't do this. We might as well just auto-resolve and save ourselves time. Like, that's not... We've just seen that's not winnable. It's even less winnable now. So... It's just going to be what these guys do. Right, they haven't gone for Karazakarak, so that could be our saving grace here. We're actually making a profit now. However, Grimgor, right. Okay. So yeah, we got problems up here we need to deal with. We can recruit a lord here. We've got a discipline guy. It's not going to matter much because he doesn't have a lot. Yeah, he doesn't have anything in the army apart from himself, but... Throw this guy in there. Oof. It might just give us the edge if these guys do come in and besiege Karazakarak. Don't want to strip out... We could strip out the public order, which gives us 900 gold, and we're only going to lose a negligible amount. We're probably... How much money are we making from the dwarf beer? Like, probably 90 gold. So it's going to take that down to like 760. But it'll buy us an extra turn. Because we don't want to attack Black Crag while Grimgor is stood right there. We want to at least give us a turn of him being slightly further away. So we're just going to move here and just, yeah, don't mind us, Grimgor, just... Yeah, where did that dwarf army disappear to? No one knows. Could move a little bit further away again. Yeah, could probably go slightly further than that. Okay. Right, let's keep on going with, yeah, volley fire. This is going to help the Thunderers some more. And we've got some grudges, guys. So we've got to take pillars back. We've got to take out that army, but yeah, we've got to take out both armies up there. They'll take Mount Squighorn this turn. And hopefully we'll just hang on to Karazakarak. So this is a little bit of a dangerous start, but if this pays off in the long run, it's going to be fine. So... I'm just hoping that Grimgor is going to go over here. And then it's going to take him 2 turns to get back once we've... Oh, go on, leave. Yeah, okay, he's off. He's gone somewhere, so... That's our green light to take Black Crag. What if we can't take it now? Wouldn't that be just the biggest disaster? Yeah, but when we started the campaign, we only had Karazakarak, and there were dwarfs. You know, supposedly the story was that there were like orcs all marauding on the Silver Road. So all we've done is provide a little bit of stability, and now it's back in a really bad way. I am desperate for Barak Var to go to... Right, I mean, this army don't even know what they're doing, but they're not strong enough to capture Karazakarak, which is why they're sat there raiding. This is a desperate plea for help. Will you please join war against Scabby Eye? Moderate now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, alright, so that's one threat potentially dealt with. Because Barak Var will kick their ass. So, and they'll take Barak Dawazbag, whatever it's called, and Dotkaraz. So now that we've got them into the war, now they'll actually go for it. Like, this army will probably back off. In fact, it might go and attack Varenka Hills. And we've got like less than we'll have enough because we're about to fight here. So Rune of Oath and Steel, yes please. Okay, alright, Grimgor. So I have to declare war on you. And we have to go in and just pray. So it says it will always say that the odds are really against me because it's a siege, but just bear with me guys, let's work some magic, eh? So they got some trolls. They got one artillery piece of their own. It's the Black Orcs we really need to kill. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. Just remember that. Just remember Karazakrak is in no worse a shape than it was on turn 1. So, but in that time we've managed to build a serviceable army to come down here and smack Grimgor up. So we're going to have to do heaps of work with the artillery before we can even think about going up there, because otherwise we will lose. And then these guys have got shields, so they can soak up the fire from the towers to begin with. These guys stay safe. Right, hammerers stay well out the way, because they're the one thing that we've got that can take on the Black Orcs pretty well. And then let's figure out how to manage our artillery. So yeah, you shoot here. You shoot here. He won't go up. You'll just get a notification that says like, no, look, it just says like there's an X on the arrow. So he has to go through the gate. You think they put a rope around his waist and just like winch him up or something? Those 4 guys that he's with who are seemingly infinitely strong. So yeah. This is the High King's plan. He's just sitting there and watching the destruction. I mean, so let's speed this up. Just need to wait for, yeah, we just need to wait for these towers to go down. Okay, there's 1, there's 2. Right, what do we do now, guys? I could give them, like, obviously the old-fashioned way, I could just give them all a target, but when they blob up again, we'll probably want to... Yes, they got some big uns here. Got some Black Orcs there. They got some Black Orcs here. Let's do this. Pepper them for a little bit, and then we're going to make some holes in the wall. Well, Alison, this campaign might be over soon. Like if we lose, so it's all going a bit wrong. Maybe it was a mod that allows him to climb. I don't know. Right, there's Black Orcs here. Okay, right. If we can shoot that, if we can damage that and shoot a hole in the wall quickly enough, we might damage one of those units. So yeah, let's get everybody firing here. I don't think it's going to happen though, yeah. Any troops that are here while the hole is created, but it's all Caraboys, not Black Orcs, which is what we really want. Alright, try and hit that side now. See if we can do a significant pot of damage, like spot of damage to the Caraboys here. Dwarfs are they're okay. They're not the most exciting race, but they're all right. Like I remember, they're new to me. They're like it's like having my own DLC. So. So yeah, we're going to have to attack the ground and try and hit some of these Black Orcs. Okay, right, so we've got some holes in the wall, which is good. Right, everybody pepper that space there. Alright, they're moving. Right, so try and pepper this space instead. Maybe pepper there. We've got to do some work on these Black Orcs before we can go in. So yeah, let's speed it up a little. Oh, they're moving, okay. Don't want to waste too many shots. Oh, the way they move, the way they dodge, it's just like, it really annoys me. But we're going to get some shots the next time. That group's moving in. So... yeah, there's one really healthy group there, though. Yeah, okay. We might need to finish... Right, okay, let's slow it down a sec. We might need to finish off the Black Orcs with missiles. Obviously, we can't get good shots on that unit. They're too close to the wall. Do have some trolls back there. It's not really much good shooting them. Yeah, so I think let's just go for these Orc Arab boys here. Yeah, and these guys shoot there. I might be able to hit them, but we need to move the artillery. Yeah, need to move slightly this way. Yeah, so we're getting some shots in here. Put some black orcs. Put some black orcs on the wall. That would make me a happy man. It looks like they might be. It looks like this unit might be coming up. So yeah, try and shoot into this space. I'd love to see what the balance of power is now that we're actually in here and we've done all this damage. Yeah, so shoot about here. That's good for me. And you guys keep on shooting there. And you guys, that I just moved specifically, guys. Now that unit's moved over here because they are bitches. So yeah, okay. All right, well, let's start moving forwards. So we've got our missiles and we've got our brave front line, and obviously we've got Thorgrim. There's still quite a lot to kill. Can you try and hit there? Any damage we can get into this kind of space. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Even if they're just hitting them on the very edges of the formation. E3 fire here. Who's got the best line from there? No, this is fine, okay. Right, move forwards. Right, so Quarrelers are going to have to start shooting, so let's get rid of all of these missiles up on the walls. Let's do that first. I've got some Orc Biggins there as well. Yeah, Orc Biggins there too. Alright, now try and fit there. If we can get some good shots on there and finish up our ammo, I'm going to be happy. Yeah, cool. Yeah, done a bit of work. You're saying you can't fire, but that is unacceptable, soldier. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but we've done enough there. Right, turn off fire at will. Right, you need to move up. We've got a lot to do still before we can go in and actually win this. So we've still got all the trolls and the cavalry in there that we need to deal with, so keep on letting anything here, keep on shooting at the stuff that's got shields. So yeah, let's speed it up just a mo. So Black Orcs here, this is good. They're up on the walls now, so we can shoot them. And there. Yeah, nice. So they'd actually do slightly better being ever so slightly further away. So yeah, maybe you two fire here, you three fire here. A handful of them up there too. Tell you what, yeah, just let that unit take the fire, unfortunately. Unfortunately for them. The issue with Black Orcs is that, yeah, we just don't have the AP, don't have the armour piercing, so why have we got, like, explosive shots or something? Like, what's going on there? Oh, is it because that we're stood next to the... No, that shouldn't be the case. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. Don't understand why it's happening, though. Maybe that's what all Quarreler shots look like, and I've just been playing the game wrong. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, finish them off. Two of you come up here. There's only 33 Black Orcs there now. Starting to get into the territory that Dwarf Warriors could beat them, so You guys get right in here like this. Come on, my friends. Hopefully they'll have a decent arc to shoot there. But yeah, right, okay, these need to stop because we've got more stuff to kill. Can't waste all of the ammo on these boys. Got a fresh unit of big uns there. We've got 2 fresh units of big uns really. Yeah, okay, right, try and fire there. It is a race against time with our, well, before our ammo runs out really. You guys maybe come out here then if you're gonna refuse to fire. Interesting. They are coming outside. We better go and intercept them. And make sure that they are getting shot. Okay, you fire up there. How about trying to kill their general? I don't think that's going to be a good use of ammo. Quarrelers aren't terrible in melee. Yeah, they're very distinctly average, but they've got good melee defense. They just don't have very good melee attack. Yeah, so you guys get here as well. We could try fighting. We could try firing at the trolls, but I think if we oh, guys, come back. Chill your beans a little bit. Right, let's shoot these guys. These big uns up there and try and get that unit gone. Oh no, if he's going to fight there, then we'll take him. Yeah, we can throw this down. And we can also throw this down. Make it easier, a little bit easier to hit him. Can we shoot at the trolls then? If they're going to be out in the open like that, can we hit the trolls just a little bit? Because we don't have any good answers against like monstrous infantry at all. It looks like this guy's got, yeah, gave him a good rap on the knuckles. So they've got boar boys and they've got their artillery in there, and that's pretty much it. I think we can probably go in soon, and we'll use the Quarrelers as backup infantry, backup melee infantry essentially. Right, you guys just finish this guy off. Get rid of him. And then let's get in here. Just hope we've done enough. In fact, you know what? We might be best. Oh no, this is okay, yeah. If they go for the characters there, that's fine. Right, so these guys can come in. Hammerers are coming in anyway. They'll go for like Black Orcs and such. Right, you charge there. Let's slow it down just so I can micro it a little bit better. Shoot at those Black Orcs then with our last bit of ammo. Put this down onto the Orc Boar boys. Like I say, I really hope we've done enough. I don't want to have to be using the artillery crews in here. So, got to watch his health. Taking some damage though. And the hammerers here should be more than enough to take out these dregs of like Black Orcs. So, there you go. You get a little cinematic shot, guys. So we've dealt with the trolls are leaving. However, the issue is, yeah, they're artillery now. So we kind of need to push up there quickly. And they've got another unit of trolls for us to work our way through. Can you shoot at them? Let's get them gone. I know what we could do actually. We could get some of the Quarrelers to get up and start marching up and going for the artillery there. Just don't want to get too beaten up because Grimgor's going to be back in 2 turns. So Black Orcs there broken. Right, charge, counter charge against those trolls. Just try and get them gone quick. Runesmith, we can do this again in a second. Oh, victory in our grasp, very good. It is a reckoning. Right, okay, come over here. In fact, come in there. We're just going to have to soak up the... Unfortunately, we're just going to have to soak up the artillery fire. Even though we're blobbing up, they are going to hit some of their own troops as well, so... Definitely going for the hammerers. just get these guys up the walls quick, and then they can just hop on down and run straight up there if it's still needed. But that is it. We've won. We've won. Poof. How are Grudthrower melee? How are they in melee? They're absolutely god awful, probably. I mean, that said, they're not terrible. They're not like zombies. But yeah, 17, 21, 28. So they've got good weapon strength, just bad everything else. Leadership's good as well. Yeah, 80 leadership isn't bad. I didn't run them out. These guys were already outside. So I could have moved them in here, but I just thought, honestly, it's a bit cleaner to go over here. And if we were lucky, the Grudthrower, the Goblobber they've got would... yeah, what is it called? Yeah, Goblin Rocklobber. I was hoping it might shoot at one of these instead of shooting at the blob of good stuff here. And if we move the Quarrelers in as well, unless you micro them, they would have come in here and then they would have run over there. And that would have made a bigger blob here. For the artillery, so I just thought, let's go around the outside. Okay, right, so we've taken his capital, but he's going to be pissed. We're doing this because it's going to stop him being able to recruit, like, anything, apart from, maybe, you know, like goblins and stuff he can get in, like, a minor settlement. For now, at least. Because he could take Karak-Azul. But it's a good way to hit his strength. Certainly not going to help him get really big and strong. Okay, right. Don't know if we've got the movement to sack it then occupy it, but we could certainly loot and occupy. Yeah, and that's going to give us some. That's going to give us a bit of play money for a while. So there's gold here. We are not necessarily hanging on to this. We are just taking it off Grimgor, so I don't know if we can keep this, but we'll see what he does now, because hopefully he's going to come back, and then we're going to fight Grimgor, and then boom, and we can get military access and non-aggression with these guys. It might pay us a little bit for it. Yeah? Okay. Cazador Dragonslayer, that is the coolest, like, minor faction name. But they don't normally last very long. Yeah, he's got 3 settlements, so he's got his province, basically. He's got there, and here, but, yeah. Is he at war with anyone else? Only at war with Grimgor, so he might hang on. I'd love to take 8 peaks early, but I think that's a little bit too ambitious. Got money here, we've got public order. We've got gold mining. What we could do is build walls. And then even if a rebellion comes, like, we might stand a better chance of hanging on to it. But we'll see. Yeah, we could throw that down. And at Karazakarak. Ooh, that's going to pay for that to get built. Yeah, Gotrek should be back in a few turns. Because we can't build walls here yet. Obviously, we don't need to because it's a 10-slot settlement. So if we do that, we've only got 400 gold. If we cancel that, let's just see what we can recruit. We can only get miners. Okay. Merge a few of these for a turn. I think we're okay with 18 units here for... I don't think we're... Yeah, what we might want to do is just upgrade this. That actually might be a good idea. Let's see how much gold it's giving me. Giving me 300 at the moment, but it's supposed to be 600. But it's... Yeah, so it's 300 to repair. Yeah, that's probably a good plan. And we'll try and get Karazakarak built up. Yeah, cool, okay. And then down here we don't want to build... I think we can build walls. That should go up to about 500 gold. And we'll just let... Right, they're going to settle that. So we'll just let them... Yeah, so these should back off now. So we might even be able to get rid of that lord as soon as Gottrek's back. Yeah, fine. Okay, good. And Thorgrim, right, you got a High King. Ooh. Rune of Grimnir, yeah, hiking. So that's the thing that gives frenzy to the whole army when... Yeah, we want Lightning Strike. We might take that next. I don't know if we want to get to Inquiring Minds. Casualty replenishment's quite good. It's not terrible though, is it? 5 turns mind. Yeah, we could save a little bit more money because these aren't going to be replenished by the time Grimgor gets here, so we could just merge those. And then possibly next turn we might take a couple of miners. Yeah, okay. So Grimgor is either going to be super pissed and rush straight back here with his army, or he's going to take one of Karakazul's settlements, which is a little bit more annoying. Yeah, he's just done that. And annoyingly, this was not supposed to happen. Bloody hands of Confederated Scabby. So that wasn't supposed to happen. Because that means we've got a Bloody Hands army like right next to us now. And Grimgor's second stack. Ah, here we go. Okay, alright, it's all gone wrong, boys. We know Grimgor stood there. We might just end up holding Black Crag. You sneaky bugger, like seriously, where the hell's that army come from? I mean, it's a load of goblins, but we're probably not going to win that. We stand some chance. 5 missile units. It's a good settlement to defend. What do I do about this though as well? Yeah, okay, we can afford this right now. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. We have got to deal with Grimgor's army. So if we move down here... Still getting a little bit of replenishment, but if we ambush, he might settle Black Iron Mine, take away half his strength. We can swoop in there and just take him out while he's not strong. And then we can come back round, and then basically we need to hit Iron Rock, we need to hit Caragdron, and then we need to work our way back and save our home. Save the Everpeak. So 12% AP weapon damage, or... Yeah, that's cool, let's do that. And this will rebel in 6 turns. I wouldn't normally hang on to it, but we might end up needing it as our home, like if things go badly up here, so... And then we can work our way back, right. Barak Var. My friends Barak Var. Will you join war against Bloody Spears? Nope, because they are not stupid. Yeah, they won't even do it for an alliance. Okay. Yeah, fine. Hey, no, yeah, Totality, yeah, go. Sorry, dude, if you've already gone. You might have already gone, but yeah. No, thanks for watching the stream, and like, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. They've besieged there. I don't think we're going to be able to sally out as such, but we do have a lord in there, and we might just about be okay. As long as these guys don't form an alliance. Yeah, okay, Grimgor's taken Black Iron Mine. Can we get there? We can't get there in a turn, but we can keep on moving down towards... Yeah, so he is recruiting there. If he comes out to attack me, we should still be able to beat him if he's not quite at full strength. But let's try and set the ambush again. He might underway, he might jump over here, and then we'll just go back and fight him, or we could even intercept him, which would be cool. Yeah, right. Just out of curiosity, let's have a check of exactly what's in his army. Now that says we beat, that says we win in an auto-resolve. But do I trust that? Why would they besiege? They've got no chevrons on their troops. Okay, lol. We just have no way of... yeah, we have no way of pursuing them. But then they'll back off with that force, which is cool. He can get just... oh, Lord of the Deeps or Obstinacy? Full plate armor for him. Yeah, so he's giving, yeah, so more leadership, basically. Right, so we can't do anything here. It's very likely that they will come and make an attack now. But we can let them besiege, and we can just get an extra Quarreler if they don't. And then meanwhile, we're dealing with this down here. Okay, alright, fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They've come in there, so we'll figure it out. We might just let them besiege now. But the ambush got detected. There's a tiny army at Black Crag. Oh, you love me, but oh, it's high. Oh, join war. Please do something. Yeah, he's not going to do that. And he's also probably not going to confederate until we're stronger still. Whatever, guys. That's fine. They can't attack me while this army's besieging me, so... However, they're here. That's a bit annoying. Garrison at Black Crag's at about half strength, though. Oh, yeah, the walls just got built, so we're perfectly fine there. Yeah, we are in good shape. Right, let's kill Grimgor. Or let's try to kill Grimgor. Like, this is by no means a guarantee, but... he's only got one unit of Black Orcs, and he's only got one Doom Diver. So, I think we'll be fine here. Yeah, and we can Lightning Strike it as well. Alrighty. This could be... well, this is definitely a defiant... well, this is an important moment of the campaign. If we do this, and we can get back out of here and take his settlements on the way back up, then we've done what we set out to do. Even though we've paid a pretty heavy toll for it. So right, these guys, we're going to want to space them out a little bit. I don't know if we need to checkerboard per se, but... and then we've only got 4 units on the front lines, so... gives me a moment. So we're going to need to plug some gaps with the characters, but however, they're just going to need to try. We're going to need to try and see if we just try and kill Grimgor. In fact, the thing that we can do here is that as narrow as it goes. That literally right. That's as narrow as it goes. Let's try like this. The other deployment you can do is put all of your... I'll just show you. The other deployment you can do in this situation is you can put your missiles here like this, and then you can put a couple of melee there, tanks in the middle, and then you'll end up with like blobs of infantry around here and stuff, which means these artillery can still shoot them quite well. These artillery can shoot quite well there. And you sort of do the same thing with your missiles as well, kind of, but you don't normally actually deploy them like that. So these guys shoot in there, these guys shoot in there, and everything can shoot at the stuff in the middle. But I think we'll try just something a bit more, yeah, something a bit more standard here. So yeah, cool. Let's go like this. Keep them back. Grimgor will probably... he's going to be quite tough for Fulgrim to fight, but let's just see how we go. And we could move everything forwards just a little bit, just so we're a little bit further away from the edge of the map. And let's go for it. Okay. So they've got some Orc Boar Boys here. Looks like probably the only fast stuff they do have. Watch these light up in a second. There we go. Okay, right, we're going to have to start microing that now. Right, you're going to turn around there just to begin with. So we want three grid throwers on the Black Orcs. I've got Orc Boys here. Have we got any big uns anywhere? No, I don't think so. Right, an initial volley there on the Black Orcs is fine. We'll just put one on them now because they did take a pretty big amount of damage. And let's fire over there then. That's fine. Right, you two shoot at these. In fact, we could throw that down. Nah, we want to focus on. We want to let the missiles do the work there. We need to save that. We need to save that for Grimgor. Oh, that's bad. Alright, okay, they're just some Orc Boys. We'll let Thorgrim tank them for now, but then we're going to want to go for Grimgor. Right, one of you, or possibly two of you, are going to need to go and take that Doom Diver catapult offline. And then the stuff here, right, okay, so, yeah, just try and shoot here. There's a decent blob there. Yeah, kind of shoot here and just pray that the hammers hold. Oh, Black Orcs there. Now, these guys are having trouble. This is also slightly a problem because although I do want them going up there to do what I told them to do. Right, hammerers, get over here. That's actually ideal. Right, let's figure out where those artillery can shoot now. Probably just shoot here. Yeah, probably shoot into that kind of space. And then you two keep on shooting up there, and then you guys, yeah, one of you fire there, one of you fire here. Dude, like, Thorgrim is getting smacked by these Black Orcs. In fact, they both are. That's really bad. And we've got an artillery piece like right here. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, they're just too far forwards. We could lose this, you know, and that would be a bloody disaster. That would be disastrous. So yeah, okay, let's take a calm moment, just a moment, and right, because Grimgor's coming for Thorgrim now, almost certainly. Oh shit, there's just too much left. It looked like it was going so well. But yeah, they're Doom Diver catapult. We just don't really have an answer. Bring these guys back. Thorgrim, come here. Thorgrim, go over there. Yeah, some of these guys come back. Alright, shoot into them. Alright, okay, so you guys try and fire here. Try and shoot at them generally. These guys shoot there. These guys have ended up off their equipment as well. I really don't want them having to go into melee like the crews. Right, run up there. Just go and fight that thing. Make them unbreakable. In fact, you can't. God damn it. Okay, alright, just run up there, just run up there. Make yourselves unbreakable in a second. Right, and you shoot there. Right, where's Thorgrim? Like, a couple of hits from Grimgor and it's going to be over for Thorgrim, that's the problem. But with his... right, where's this guy as well? With the right buffs, we stand some chance of being okay. Yeah, so you come up here. Right, so we're actually winning over on this side. Thank God for that. Like, yeah, okay, right, so shoot in here. Gotta go and get onto him. So yeah, right, you're gonna pop down your rune here as well. Okay, Grimgor got a charge on us, that's really bad. So he took out, yeah, okay, that's just not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Yeah, he's gonna fucking kill him. Like, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Run. Run for your damn life. Run here, run here, run here. We lose Thorgrim. It's not the end of the campaign, but... okay, we did lose Thorgrim. Right, hammerers, fuck on yourselves, please. Kill this artillery. So it's the fucking characters that we're not going to be able to kill now. And we might lose our runesmith as well. Yeah, okay, alright. Shoot Grimgor. If we can kill Grimgor, then we might still stand some kind of chance. Oh, their leadership just tanked them, but hopefully they will win. Yeah, they just won there. They just won there. So we've taken his artillery offline. The drama of this fight, man. Like, seriously. Oh, you were kidding me. I would never save Scum. I would never... Like, I think that is winnable, but we're just going to have to back off and figure stuff out. Ugh. The good thing is that a lot of his army is going to be pretty badly damaged as well, but... But the fact that the AI gets, yeah, so much replenishment, like, he was always going to be the problem. And it went wrong when the Black Orcs ran through the gap between my units and they were going for Thorgrim, and I thought, like, well, there's only, like, 20 of them, they'll be okay there, and then they managed to take him down to, like, a third health, and get this guy down to about a quarter health, and I thought, what the bloody hell is going on there? Anyway, though, alright, it is what it is. It is what it is, we are not in a good shape. But we'll get this guy. We'll get Sven Holdfast. Yeah, and look at how... The thing is, like, look at how much replenishment they're going to get. So, RIP campaign. This might be the end. Gotrek and Felix are back. Alright, we can put them... Immediately we can put them into Blackrag. Oh, that was a real shame, guys. But, you know, it's happened. There's nothing I can do. We could force march here. There's some possibility that Karak Azul will have an army there, and maybe, just maybe, Grimgor might be keen to go down here, but I very much doubt that. So we'll keep the forces we've got for now. Can't get any regiments of renown. Right, let's put Felix in there. So what we're waiting for here is for them to make the attack, and we should win that without too much difficulty, as long as they don't bring an extra army in, which would cause us problems. They do have an army there, so they might do that. Would you join war against anybody right now? No. Okay. How about Grimgor? Yeah, it's just low. Even though he's super strong, well, relatively strong compared to us. Oh, that could have been... That should have been it, guys. That should have been it. Like, we were so close. Focus firing Grimgor with arrows is just not that effective because of his armour. So, like, if we had Thunderers, I would definitely have told them all to shoot him on the approach. But normally what you want to do, if you can't kill him, you just ignore him. But my two mistakes there, obviously, letting Thorgrim and the Runesmith end up tanking the Black Orcs, which deleted a lot of their health. And then going in for that charge with Thorgrim, where I just thought, like, you know, with his buff and with the armour, like, we might be okay there and manage to do some damage, but no, never. Like, he's just too strong. He's too damn strong. So, what a shame. But yeah, we've got a presence here, right? If they don't besiege, all we can recruit is miners, and we'd only get one. But, like, yeah, we're going to have to do that. We might be able to save... No, it's already cancelled. Oh, dude, like I'm gutted by that, but we don't have any guns, like so. Like I say, killing him is just really not an option. I expect we'll lose the army here. Yeah, we will. But you know what? My God, we're gonna go out singing. I just need more of it. Yeah. I mean, at the start of the campaign, you don't have much of a choice. So let's just do what the hell we can. So we've got 7 grudge throwers. They can just go in a line there. There isn't really much else to do here. It's basically a case of like, if we can kill stuff on the way here and then the missiles finish them off, well, that'll be great. But start the battle, and yeah, see they do have like some fresh orc boys as well by the looks of it. So few models in these, but that means that you're going to have to kill like 10 of them to get their leadership really low. Right, their artillery shooting at my lord, that's okay. We just want to try and finish units off so we don't have to face them next time. Yeah, he can just run around for now. Try to shoot at them. Keep on shooting in here, keep on shooting there. Good stuff. 34, 19, 0. There is only one of them though, so... Damn, guys. What a mess. What are you doing? Why are you turning around? Why are you doing that? Oh, they're funny, aren't they? Imagine just seeing like your doom come towards you, even though it's like such a small army, it's just still stronger than what we've got. Yeah, he can fight there. So there's not a fat lot to do, and they've even got stuff that was in stealth. So like, yeah, we are not long for this world, guys. It's been nice knowing you all. I'm going to try and charge in there just to let these guys shoot a little bit longer. But it's going to be over. Yeah, Grimgor's on my lord, so... We did our best. The Book of Grudges has definitely seen a few new entries today. Yeah, shoot here. Just look at him get chunked. Like, honestly, like, Grimgor just took, like, one hit and he took off, like, so much of his HP. Yeah, the balance wasn't quite right, but if you remember, we only had 18 units, so my plan was to throw in a couple more, yeah, a couple more troops on the front line, I think. It's fine, it's done now. As it stands right now, we just have 2 very profitable, very defensible settlements, so... As long as like loads of people don't declare war because we're super weak, then we'll be able to pull this back. And we've weakened Grimgor enough that Caracas like I was saying, may be able to come and take their settlement back and actually beat him. And now we don't have an army, we've freed up. Are you going to ask me to confederate? Join his faction? That's not... No, that's not great. Will you give me a small gift? Yeah, okay, thank you. Alright, tech research to make the Quarrelers stronger. Right. Can I sally out here? Yeah, I can. Do we want to fight it manually? Probably. Because then we'll lift the siege against them. And then they'll probably besiege. And then if we can fight that one as well, we might just about get some replenishment. Yeah, Longbeards on the front line. Longbeards and Hammerers will hold pretty well against these. They do have a few... Yeah, we've got 1 artillery piece and we've got 5 missile troops. Yeah, we can win this. Okay. Right, let's sally out and lift the siege here. It was almost executed well. Like, that. If we'd have just beaten Grimgor there... Because when the Quarrelers were winning, like, and they were winning their melee fights, and I just thought, like, oh, we're going to do this, we're actually going to do this, I can't believe it. And then suddenly, nope. The game's just like, nope. So, oh, poor guy on his own. Alright, let's get you sorted out. Off we go. So we've got Scally Sour Scowl here. The man, the myth, the legend, as they say. We asked for Grombrindle, but instead they sent Scally Sour Scowl. So yeah, it's not quite what we wanted, but right, let's figure this out. We'll use this to protect our flanks a little bit, and then yeah, missiles here. Right, you just need to move up a bit and then start firing. Right, we'll get a unit of Longbeards here, and we'll get a unit of Longbeards here actually. And then, right, these 3 will be a bit of a makeshift front line, just to go in this space. And then Scally can get over there as well. Well, the guns will actually do better if they've got a space to shoot through. So yeah, we'll just let them get in position. Artillery, it would be good if it started firing. Yeah, just get the artillery to start firing from wherever it happens to be. So it is quite far back though. The other thing we could do there is move a unit of Longbeards here, keep a unit of Longbeards back by the artillery. That's probably fine too. Yeah, and then we got Longbeards here, we'll move these guys over. He's going to tank in the middle. Gives the guns plenty of space to fire. And then these guys, right, it's just whether we're going to be in a position quickly enough to do what we need to do here. So yeah, you shoot at these Goblin Wolf Riders, you prio them. You're probably already firing, and the guns are already shooting, so yeah, that's perfect. Alright, deal with these guys. Right, and yeah, we can see exactly what they're going to do. They're just trying to get right around the back. The AI is actually quite good at this. Right around the back and into my artillery. Okay, we caught them on the Longbeards, that's great. They are slightly in combat with the good throwers as well, but yeah, that's okay. Right, shoot at something that's not moving. We might have more of an issue over here in a second. This unit of Longbeards might not even need to be here. Let's get them over there, see if they'll actually go and make the charge. And get these Longbeards over here to reinforce the Longbeards already there. Right, where are you going? What is the meaning of this? Oh. Need to put them into guard mode and then they won't do that. Yeah, you shoot there. You shoot where you can. He's inevitably got into combat with the Lord there, so that's a shame. Right, just shoot, just shoot. Yeah, and you turn around onto the archers. You come over here. Try and get their general into combat with... it's annoying. Turn around and shoot him. You stay here, these guys will move away. Hammerers come back. The real problem is that while these hammerers are very, very low, and while we're faffing about trying to shoot the general, then of course we're not helping support these and shoot them, do stuff there to help. I think we're okay there. There's a unit of Orc Boys here. Got some healthy goblins there we need to take offline. Alright, this guy can go fight there. So they are sort of, yeah, they should be getting some good shots on him. He's certainly taking a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, he's going to break. Nice, nice. You turn around here. I think you guys persist. Yeah, you persevere and try and kill him. We'd have taken a lot of damage in the auto-resolve as well, so... at least all of the missile troops are intact, because that's what we really need to fight a siege. Are you going there? Yeah, damn, just get these guys, get these missiles gone. Hopefully we're going to kill... I don't even necessarily want to kill him, we just want to damage him enough that he decides it's just a bad idea to be here anymore. If we kill him, then they'll get a new lord straight away, so... Don't think they can quite see over the crest of the hill. But that's army losses, okay, that's fine. So yeah, they've lost. Let's get these hammerers. I think those hammerers might have been wiped out, but let's see. Pull them back. And just let the missiles carry on doing their thing. Try and kill as many more of these as we can. Yeah, shoot at them, and yeah, same. Artillery should get a few more kills. So 205 there, 83, 120, 116, 68, 52. Yeah, so everybody did some work. And the Lord got 11 kills, but like it was enough. Okay, that's it, yeah. So fine. The capital city is safe for like a turn. Yep, but like it's all good. Like my biggest concern right now is that Wurzag will come up with his main army, and that could spell curtains for it here. Might even want to just go for the cash. So yeah, whether they'll think they're strong enough. That gets us 1,000 gold as well, and some extra oath gold too. Right, Karazakarak. We'll leave that running just in case it does have chance to, you know, get any further down. That's only a turn to get that done, so let's try and get that done. And then down here, like, you know, it's all a big snafu down here at the moment. Because all we can really get is miners. Like, I think it's very unlikely we're not going to be besieged to get anything on global. But we can try. Yeah, and we can possibly get some some stuff from the forge. Right, missile strength for thunderers, we don't want that, we don't want that. Upkeep reduction for artillery, obviously, yeah, and ammunition and upkeep and stuff. Now, we'll leave them, right? We need to start working on... We need to just start working our way down to heavy quernstones here. So yeah, let's do that. Scally, good man, right. What have you got? You've got nothing in your army, have you? So... Honestly, none of this really applies right now until he can recruit something. I know what might be better. No, we'll wait. We'll wait. Okay. Here we go. Let's move on. I have no idea what he thought he was doing there. Oh. Okay, we've yeah. Auto-resolve that, fine. We know where Wurzag is. The worst acts right here. This couldn't be worse. This is like the nightmare start to a Karazakarat campaign. Actually, it's not. No, it's not. Any campaign where you've taken out Black Crag off Grimgor like this is not terrible. However, everything's under siege now. Oh, boys. Boys. What are we going to do? Are we going to restart the campaign? I think we might restart. Yeah, we might restart. Let's see, because this is gonna let's see. Okay, let's not be hasty. Let's have a look. That is probably. Miners are crap. We got 6 units. We got 5, 6. We got 6 units of missiles. They don't have anyone super dangerous in here. Like, they've got their faction leader, but all of their... Well, no, this army's not damaged at all, but that army is. And we've got Gotrek and Felix. So the thing is here, if we beat this army back, we're just going to get Wurzag straight in, and we are going to take a lot of damage trying to do that. And we just won't beat Savage Orc stack like this early in the campaign. And then up here... Yeah, we're just getting too thin on troops. Nah, okay, alright. It's definitely a possibility that we could grind this out and keep it going, but I think we need to restart. We really needed to win this battle. So as we've been going for 3 hours today, guys, what we'll do, we'll probably come back and we'll start afresh tomorrow. So yeah, if you tune in tomorrow for the campaign, we'll start again. And let this be a testament to, I'm gonna ingrain this in memory that, like, yeah, we needed a slightly different approach to take Black Iron Mine there. But let's give it another go tomorrow and see if we do a slightly better job. It's definitely good fun though. Like, I'm really enjoying it. So, yeah, slightly more conservative start maybe. You know me, come on. I don't know if it's going to be more conservative, but we just need to, I just need to adjust my tactics. Because it would have been, if we'd done what we needed to do here, we'd have had Thorgrim's army back here, which could have dealt with all of this. We could have won that. Then he'd take that, then he'd take that, then he'd come back, take this, and then we'd have all of this territory. So, yeah, but we'll have a good night, and Cynic, thank you for keeping me company, and anybody else who's still here, like, thank you guys, like, it's always good, and yeah, so we'll restart tomorrow, and yeah, so have a good night, and I will be back. So yeah, cheers guys.